Here with me today, John Wolf, Jim Crane, Brian Ellis representing Nationwide. Ron Pizzuti was unable to make it, but thank you all for coming. When it comes to why we're here today, a lot of credit has to go to Mike Priest. He heard that there could be some change in the wind, that St. Louis was changing its ownership, proactively got on the phone, called their owner, got permission to, and was granted permission to talk to John. That started a dialogue. I first spent some time with John a couple months back, and I bet each of you are going to have a similar experience as you get to know him better. In the first 10 to 15 minutes, it was like, wow, I really like this guy. 2 hours went by and he was leaving for the airport, and I was absolutely certain this is a person I wanted to spend a lot of time with, both personally and professionally. John is a guy who was very comfortable in his own skin, very easy and comfortable to talk to. Mike went through John's history of success, and it's a good list of things. He was a very successful netminder as a player. He went on to have a very successful career as a broadcaster, an award-winning career. He took those two experiences and got his first significant job leading an organization when he took over the St. Louis Blues and took an organization that was losing and turned it into one that is winning. Most importantly, and what I was most impressed with, isn't that he was successful, but how he handled success. John did not elevate his importance to the planet afterwards. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and he loves and enjoys life. I had the opportunity to meet Diana 2 weeks ago. This is another person who's very comfortable in her own skin and a very successful person in her own right. You could quickly see how, as high school sweethearts and getting married at the age of 18, why they've had such a long and successful partnership in life. And I suspect, and I'm just speculating here, but like my mother's role with my father, I suspect there's a bit of her hand in keeping John's effect of success in check. At this point, we're really looking forward to getting started and working with John. I know it's going to be very helpful to me, Mike, Scott, Craig, my son John, and everybody who works at the Blue Jackets organization as he helps accelerate us on the path to build an elite sports franchise here in the Columbus Blue Jackets. At this point, it's my great pleasure to introduce you the newest member of the Blue Jackets family, President of Hockey Operations and alternate governor, Mr. John Davidson.
Thank you very, very much to Mr. McConnell, and I do know what it means for the McConnell family name in the city of Columbus. In coming to Columbus over the years, you learn what hockey means to communities, and in newer communities where hockey's coming in at the NHL level, you need families and ownership to really care about it. And it's obvious with the love affair that the people in Columbus have had with the McConnell family. It's something very special, and for that I thank you for bringing me into the Blue Jackets family. To the gentlemen here representing and are part of the ownership group, thank you very much for this opportunity. For Craig Patrick and Scott and Todd and the entire hockey operations, thank you for being here today. I really do appreciate it. I was asked a couple of times when there's been rumors starting about coming to Columbus. Someone would say, why do you want to go to Columbus? And I said, why not? I said, when you analyze and look at what this has to offer for myself and my family, it's something very, very special. You think about the organization itself and how much they want to win and what they've done with this building and what they've done with the locker rooms and how they treat people when they come to this city and how they talk to us about coming to this city. You can see that they want something very, very, very badly. After all, we are in the business of winning, and they want to do it the right way, and we appreciate that. The ownership group is just a great group. Last time in Columbus, I sat with these gentlemen and had a lunch, and it was kind of like being at a hot stove. It was just fun. We were just schmoozing hockey. And it was a blast. And I tell you, you can just sense the passion that they have for not only hockey, but for the city itself, too. The building here is special. This is one of the top facilities in the entire National Hockey League. When you think about the the building, the outside look of it, the inside look, the locker rooms, the opportunity for players and coaching staffs to get better. It's all there. It's just sitting here. It's just sitting here. That means a lot when you come into a new organization and you want to be a part of something special. When you see how the ownership group has laid it out for the hockey people to get her going, it's sitting right there. For the city and the fans, you know, you get the legal pad out, you've got the line right down the middle, and you got the positives and you have the negatives. There's no negatives. It's all positive. And I've been in here for years. I've heard the cannon go off. It scares the heck out of me when that goes off because I keep forgetting that's going to happen. I know the fans are special because they're passionate. They're very, very, very passionate. Love the game of hockey. I've seen the building full. I've seen it bubble. I've seen it excited. And that's going to continue, and it's going to be even better. So all the check marks were all on the one side of the legal pad. There was no negatives at all for us, and for sitting down with my wife and 2 daughters about moving into Columbus. It's all positive. And in coming here, my wife and daughters have been treated extremely well, and we're looking very much forward to moving to Columbus, to finding a home and being a part of your community. I notice in this neighborhood, and Brian, you can certainly attest to this, there's a lot of brickwork around here. A lot of brickwork, and even down in the locker room, there's been a lot of brickwork done over the summer. It looks fantastic. That's how you build a team, gang. You build it one brick at a time. One brick at a time is the only way to go, and that's what's going to happen here. I know the guys have been hard at work all summer in the hockey operations office doing exactly that. I look very much forward to sitting down and having long, lengthy discussions in our own little hot stoves about how we're going to continue to build the Columbus Blue Jackets one brick at a time. It's about research, it's about drafting, it's about development, it's about the opportunity for fans to come to the building and see a team that's not going to be outworked, for the fans to come to a building and see the players grow, and they're going to grow with them and watch them. They're going to watch them grow, and this is going to be a really good hockey club as we march along. I know that with the confidence that I've been given by the organization, we as a family coming here hope and do know that we will do our best to make Columbus a better hockey club, and we'll make it a better city because we'll do our part as Blue Jackets and part of the Blue Jacket family in knowing what the team itself can do to make the city a better place. It's important to be really good in growing on the ice. It's extremely important to be really good in growing off the ice. There's a lot of that does go on here. We'll continue with that legacy. And I do know a lot of the people that are here. You have a person sitting in this room I'd like to thank. He and his wife, that's Jeff and Farrell Rimmer. I went to high school with Jeff. He was an outstanding hockey player when we went to high school together. That's a bit of an inside joke there. He should be the head of Chamber of Commerce. He really trumpets what Columbus has to offer, and he's been doing that for a long time. And we thank the Rimmer family for helping us with our decision. So again, I would like to say on behalf of my wife and my family, thank you very much to all, especially ownership, and along with Mike, for the opportunity to come to Columbus. We make a promise that we'll make it a better place. Our family will do what we can to make the team better on the ice and better off the ice. Thank you very much, everyone.